So it's like 1:25 a.m. on Monday, and I just got the urge to like get on here and make a video. I really just want to talk about how our emotions are fleeting and how feeling your emotions instead of avoiding them is the most human thing that you can do for yourself. It's the most human thing that you can experience. And I also got my tea, y'all, so get your tea. And don't mind my nails, they're press-ons, and I'm in the process of removing them. Go get your tea. You should be drinking tea at this time of the night or whenever you're watching it. Tea, water, wine, whatever you want, and get comfortable. Welcome back, everybody. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are on a journey, in case you didn't know, and I'm glad to have you here. So go ahead and subscribe, because we're going to be having candid talks like this all the time. Oh, and thank you to the ones who consistently come back. I love that y'all love to be here, because I love for y'all to be here. So, controlling your emotions. The topic came to me because earlier I was just feeling a little bit down, and I don't know if it has anything to do because I went out last night. Not that I felt like I didn't have a good night. You know, I've been single for quite some time, and yeah, I wanted to go out with my friends. Yes, like that was so fun. Like, I'm so glad I did that. But let's be honest, I've been single for a while, so I was also looking, you know, like putting myself out there, making myself more approachable instead of just, you know, not paying anybody any attention. A lot of people were booed up, or a lot of them just weren't like, it didn't seem like we would be a good fit, you know, just like after having conversation with them. They just were like going off at the mouth, saying things and doing things that I didn't like. One guy kissed my hand, and I feel like that's a boundary that you shouldn't be doing that the first time you see somebody. Like, what? I don't know where your mouth has been. And I just was like icked out, and then he just really didn't seem all that confident when he was talking to me. Like, he was saying some other stuff, but that's besides the point. Y'all, oh my gosh, the point is not even my dating life. The point is, I was feeling sad because I wanted my night to go a certain way. Like, I wanted to meet somebody that I could at least talk to. Not like saying I was going to meet my husband last night, but somebody that I could like relate to. So it was a little bit disheartening to me today to feel like, you know, that didn't necessarily happen. But like, I'm not mad that it didn't happen. I just was like disappointed, which is normal. And that's the whole point that I'm trying to make here. Because I'm disappointed, I don't have to like lose my trust or my faith or anything like that. I can use that disappointment and just feel the disappointment and let the universe know. Let's keep reshuffling the algorithm, honey, because you're not getting it. You're not getting it. And that's how you co-create everything that you have in your life, is by saying no to everything that isn't exactly what you want, and having an open heart to even put yourself out there to see if it's something that you even want. When you are trying to control your emotions, you're not necessarily avoiding them. You're not avoiding the fact or trying to push down the fact that you're disappointed or something didn't work out in your favor. You are allowing for yourself to feel that very human emotion, disappointment, and it's just gonna be what it is. And just know that, okay, yes, I feel this disappointment. This signals to the universe that you didn't like the experience you had. So it's like, I'm gonna keep reshuffling. I feel like every time I go out or I put myself out there, I do have different experiences. It be certain things that are just like not in alignment with the people. It'll be like, is this, but then this thing that's like a non-negotiable that they have that I can't rock with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can be disappointed And I can sit in that and be okay with that and know that something better has got to come along. Because I'm not going to be living a life where I'm feeling disappointed. If I'm feeling disappointed in the men that I met, then I am feeling disappointed in my dating life. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm just feeling that. But if I'm saying that, oh no, this was okay, it was fine, I'm happy about it, I'm excited about it, then I'm kind of like avoiding the feelings. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be an avoidant. You want to feel that feeling. And it's uncomfortable to sit with. But, you know, don't let it get you down, whatever it is that you are disappointed about in your life. Whether that's you haven't met your person, or if you are working on something on the path to some type of success, trying to make some money, whatever it is for you, fits in relationships that you already have, but you're disappointed, allow yourself to feel that, because all that's doing is reshuffling the algorithm for you in your life so that you can experience different things. Don't you know every time you reach a new level, you start to meet different people and have different experiences? And if you're not, then you need to figure out why you're not leveling up in your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ultimately the goal, right? I know that is for me. Like, I want to have the best experience here on earth. I'm a Virgo too, and I'm also a Sag moon and a Leo rising. So like those placements together, and I got some other, like, I'm mostly fire in my chart. So like I need something that really ignites my soul and my spirit and just like sets me on fire, literally, like whole body on fire. You know what I'm saying? And not just in love and career and everything like that. I just want to have the best experiences. So I'm feeling that disappointment. So the universe knows that this is not the experience that I want to keep having, honey. So your emotions are fleeting. They ebb and they flow. Earlier, I was feeling really disappointed, but now I'm feeling a whole lot better because I don't know. I don't feel like I want to feel disappointed no more. Like I felt that, and then it was like, okay, now I'm starting to be negative about it. Now I'm starting to wallow in it. Whether that's anger, disappointment, confusion, whatever, it's subjective. You feeling those lower emotions does not make you a bad person. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you anything but feeling that emotion. But if you continue to wallow in it, and the way to know when you need to come up out of that emotion is when you start thinking negatively about your life, when you start losing that trust that you have in yourself and the trust that you have in God. So that's why I'll be like, yeah, I'm disappointed, but I'm going to sit in this disappointment for as long as I can. But then when I start doing the most, thinking negatively, that's when I'm going to come out of this shit. You have to learn how to appreciate the emotion for what it is, not for what you think it should be, not for how you think you should be feeling right now. It's not even about that at all. So appreciate everything that you're feeling, not just the happiness and the joy and the fulfillment and the success and the love, not just all of that. Feel the things that make you feel uncomfortable too, because that's how you grow. That's how you strengthen your spirit. So when things are ebbing instead of flowing, you know how to handle those ebbs. So you just flow through them. You're essentially flowing at all times, and then you get to a point where you might hit a bump in the road. Then that's when you know, okay, yeah, I'm just ebbing a little bit, but I'm still driving. Do you just stop in the middle of the road and cry because you hit a bump in the road? No, you roll over the bump. You be like, damn, wonder where your tax dollars are going. And then you keep driving your car, you move on. So like, that's the same thing with life. Like, you can't just sit here and let things get you down. Because if you do, girl, you are going to be sad forever. You're going to be a sad girly, okay? And we don't want to be sad girlies. Not this year, okay? We're not rotting this year. We're not being low vibrational this year, y'all. Like, we done did enough of that, okay? It's time to pop out and show, okay? In the words of Kendrick Lamar, not mine, okay? This is chamomile tea, by the way, because I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to sleep real good. You know how you're exhausted sometimes, but then you just keep going because your ego is telling you, oh, I must keep going no matter how tired I am because this has to get done. Or, I mean, you know, sometimes you really do have to. I know for me, I can't like just be letting things happen to me. Things have got to be in order, because if they're not in order, my life not in order, then I can't survive. Like, I'm my only source of anything. So like, I have to make sure I have something together. You know what I'm saying? Just so my life can be a little bit easier. And there are times when I get exhausted. And there used to be times where I would just work through my exhaustion. But now I take breaks and I do things to help uplift me and pour back into me. And it really just helps you keep going. And I know that that can be difficult when you have other people that you care for. But y'all, we have got to make that a priority. We're like machines. Just like at your job, at my job, there's maintenance on the computer and on the apps that we use. And the same thing happens with your body. You have to refresh, you have to update, you have to upgrade, you have to go through and clean bugs. The same thing happens with your body. Why we think all of this stuff needs maintenance and we think that we don't need maintenance? Everything around us needs maintenance. And we think that we're exempt from that? No, we're not. So don't forget to maintenance your machine, baby, because you've been needed to upgrade. This app is out of date and you about to be at the point where you can no longer use it. Okay? You get what I'm saying? So, my loves, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you understand the ebbs and the flows in life. Make sure that you can control your emotions when you are ebbing, when things are, you know, shifting a little bit in your life. Like I always say, and what I've been saying basically in every video here lately is, on the other end of chaos, there's something beautiful. When your life is falling apart, there's got to be something beautiful on the other end. I refuse to believe otherwise. Okay, like I refuse. Like that's just how you keep your faith in God and the Most High in the universe, whatever you want to call it, baby. That's how you keep your faith. It just takes a little mustard seed, just a little bit of faith, and things will shift accordingly. Listen, that is my greatest hope. I know I'm not telling y'all wrong though. This wouldn't even be on my heart if I didn't feel like it needed to be told. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think I'm gonna get on out of here and go enjoy my tea. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this tea, because we're gonna be back for more. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video. Leave me some comments about what you think and what you think about the ebbs and the flows of life, or how you have learned how to control your emotions through your ebbs and flows. And let's create a little dialogue or something, you know? And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because you know we on this journey together. So help a sister out, because it's worth it. I mean, that's all I can say. But I pray that you guys have the most amazing week ever. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.